would you say this is a true statement that most people that try yoga or finally give it a chance maybe don't get past that first level of like,
I'm going to go 99.9999999%. Even teaching right now, people will come into class and I'm like, okay, first time yogi. Their hands are like, they're almost embarrassed.
Everybody's embarrassed to like say that I'm doing something new.
Right?
But if you can get past that threshold,
they're like, I never liked yoga. And I'm like, oh, great. Can't wait to have you in class.
Yeah.
Like, awesome. Like, is honesty is like the best, the best start. Okay.
Is there a part of you that like takes like that as a challenge? I know you're not competitive, but is it a challenge to get to have breakthroughs with people or?
It is, like, honestly. So levitating, do I know how to levitate? Physically with my feet off the ground? No, but spiritually, yes. And when someone comes into class like that and then they leave going, oh my gosh, like, do you do privates? I mean, I'm almost like falling to the ground that just in 1 hour-ish, I'm able to take someone's opinion from, I'm not flexible, I don't want to do this, I'm hungover, or whatever the case may be, to going, no, I want to continue this. And now not only do I want to do it, I want to invite friends, I want to invite hubby, I want to invite this, I want to invite that, I want to do, like, however, it just keeps on like the ripple effect. But when someone's open, the possibilities are super endless.
Yeah, it's like they're and we talk about this in acting a lot, your instrument, your body is your instrument.
Yes.
But if you're restricted and you have all of these like internal thoughts, or you're so in your head about it, or you're thinking about what other people are thinking about you, or what your parents said and you shouldn't be acting, whatever, you're so restricted that we can't even work with you. Eventually, once you open up and your instrument is fluent and you're not worried about making a fool of yourself, now we can actually do the practices and you can become your best self. It sounds like that's kind of what's going on.
Yeah. Or even something like the word coach was thrown out recently. And I was like, I am not a coach. There are people I know that are coaches that like get shit done. And then I took a couple steps back. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm making suggestions. I take an hour and a half, however long it is, and I'm just making suggestions. I'm saying, okay, you can do this, you can modify it this way, you could do that, get out of your head, breathe, whatever it is you're doing, and people are doing it. So it is like coaching someone to have a better like wellness aspect. Yeah. To be able to turn it off, reset, take a break, quiet that inner voice, and then keep on with your bad self.
Yeah. Cause I wouldn't call myself a coach, but if you break it down, it's like, it becomes like, it's like that, right? Cause very similar to you, it's not about being a coach of someone. You've had the experiences and you've built your practices around that. And now you just want that for other people. And I've seen there's a different version that I only experienced with you maybe once at one of Pamela's things, at the sound bath, right? At her place, with the teepee and everything. And I came a little bit later. You had already been there, and I could tell that was your sacred place on that mat. You were still very nice and inviting and all that stuff, but you were in your zone.
Yeah, it was
for cool me. To see. It was, it has to be for you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, once you've had those breakthroughs with people, you're not selling anything. You're just like, I have lived a better life. I'm continuously working on it. I'm open and I want to continue getting better at all things. And you're able to share that with people. And then I think that's when you're able to make breakthroughs with people, is that what makes it worth it for you? Or is it just a sense of like helping others? Is it help like through it's what you found that's helped you out so much now you want to share with others? Or what does that look like for you?
Yes, it makes me feel better helping people. But sometimes when you help people, it's not always fun. You don't you're helping someone else through the threshold, but man, that takes a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Like there's this new rule where it's like 20%. Like I can only give one individual 20%, because if it's more than 20%, you need something more than me. Mm. And I'm not afraid to say that.
And this is because yoga and meditation and your retreats, stuff like that, that's a piece to their puzzle of like happiness and stuff. But it seems like a lot of the breakthroughs that you're having with people on the mat or in your retreats or everything that you do are very similar to somebody that's open to therapy and having similar breakthroughs there, or maybe at the gym or other forms of therapy. Is it like, would you say it's like a form of therapy? It's very 100%, therapeutic, yeah, right?
100%. So, I mean, not to get, super crazy into
let's get crazy.
Yoga world or
we got
anything.
Our wine sponsored by Nomadic, and let's go.
Like an esoteric type mentality is that your energy inside of your body. A lot of people don't realize how much energy you control or you suppress, and you do it based on things that might have slightly negative connotations, like fear-based, anxiety-based. What's going to happen in the future? Am I good enough? The confidence level, all these things. And so you suppress that energy, and energy wants to flow. It's a flow. Whatever your flow is, it's a vinyasa flow. It's a Kundalini flow. It's a Hatha flow. It's a Bikram flow. This
is a book I recently read, Ikigai.
Ikigai, you know about flow. This? I don't know about
it's
this.
It's what do they say? It's like the Japanese have the most centenarians, and it's about getting into your flow state. And it doesn't mean about doing something huge, miraculous. It's like taking pride in everything you do and finding your flow state.
Yeah,
allows you to live longer.
Yeah. So what I try to do is, whoever I'm with, whenever we're teaching or doing our thing, I look at the people who are shaking. Maybe we're balancing and their like ankles are kind of wavering, or maybe we're doing a Vashisthasana, which is just a side plank, and their like arm is down and their like arm is kind of shaking, and I can feel it. And I say to them, I'm like, if you're shaking right now, you are exactly where you need to be.
Because some people might take that as a sign like, oh, it's just too hard for me. I need to go to a beginner level, even like.
Where do you go? That's self-doubt.
What was that move called?
Judgmental. Vashisthasana.
You know about that?
Side plank.
You know what is it?
Vashisthasana.
Yeah.
Side plank for all you fitness people out there. and as soon as I say something like that, it is like magic. Like poof. Everyone is all of a sudden on the same playing field, and they're like, oh, we're supposed to be shaking.
I'm doing it right.
Oh, I'm doing it right. And really what you're doing is you're moving energy. You're shaking. That's your energy. And you're like, okay, I can only do one more. And then like after one more, they're like, okay, hold it. Okay, do this, do that. Okay, da-da-da. And you do it by the mere suggestion. And it is, once you just kind of release your brain is so smart. It just rules you like forever and ever. Once you release that, all of a sudden you stop shaking.
And now you've made progress.